What is going on, guys? It's Extreme here, and I am back as I try to be every single day with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about game delays in just general. I noticed that there has been a common trend recently since the release of a lot of the next gen consoles, mostly, where a lot of games have been getting delayed. Now, it's not a bad thing, especially when, it's for the betterment of the game or the experience within the game, or to optimize the game for a certain console or system or whatever it may be. And I don't have a problem with games getting delayed as long as they're done for the right reasons. Recently, there have been a slew of games that have been delayed or have been or the release dates haven't been announced, even though they've been kind of toiled around for over a year now. You would think some of these games would have a release date announced by now, especially since E3 just took place. You would think that most of these games that were announced at last year's E3 would have been, given a release date at this year's E3. That, of course, hasn't happened, and it begs the question, what's going on? Is there a problem with the next-gen consoles that, is causing these delays? Or is it just, the fact that the developers are so used to developing for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and PC, that they're not really ready to develop for the next-gen consoles? Though, again, there's nothing wrong with these delays. It is frustrating and aggravating as a gamer and as a consumer. It's really annoying that they're delaying these products for no official reason. They give the reason simply, we're delaying the game, and that's it. Or, of course, they don't announce a release date, which I'm more comfortable with. If they don't announce a release date, then I'm like, okay, so there's, it's cool to get excited about the game, but we don't have a set date and time. By the way, that's a campy bitch. It's nice that when they don't announce a release date, again, you don't get excited or hyped up about something because there's nothing to get hyped up about because you don't know when it's coming out. When you get hyped about the game, you're excited about it. For me, it's Kingdom Hearts 3, but you don't have to freak out when the game gets delayed X amount of months. Destiny is one of the games that comes to mind that I think of that's been delayed. There have been several others, so I just don't know which, and what they are, what they're called. But I know there have been many games that have been delayed since the release, I guess, of the next gen consoles, and partially due to the fact that when these consoles were coming out, developers were given a specific development kit that was intended to work with what they were thinking was going to be the active system. That was a problem with Call of Duty Ghosts. They were using an older software development kit that obviously didn't work out the way they were supposed to, because the next gen versions of this game, yeah, it looks better, but ultimately it's the same fucking game. It really is. It's just this, they didn't do anything different. It doesn't look better really overall. It just has a little extra look to it, a little extra finish, a little extra, spit and shine, but ultimately it's the exact same fucking game. There's no real difference other than appearance, which isn't a bad thing, but there's so much more that can be done on the next gen consoles that it was kind of lackluster. And again, it's not at fault of Infinity Ward. They didn't have the time, and it was kind of shoved on them last minute that they needed to develop Ghost for the Xbox One and PS4, and you can see they didn't really have a lot of time to think it out, and they just kind of went with it, and it didn't go very well, obviously. But that's beside the point. Here's a question, though. How many of you would have been happier with this game had it been delayed, let's say 2-3 months? Just a little extra time to clean up the game, make it look better, make it more effective and efficient on the next gen consoles. Hell, even just the current gen consoles. I'll be honest with you. Personally, I'd be thrilled. It wouldn't bug me all that much if the game had been delayed just a few extra months. I still would have bought it. But because the game didn't even come out the same day, well, actually it did come out the same day as the next gen versions came out same day as the standard or current gen, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. I just think that game delays in general are a good thing, but they can also be frustrating and of course annoying as a gamer and as a consumer, because you're wondering why. And that's my only concern and comment really ultimately about game delays, is that they don't ever give us an explanation or a reason as to why. It's simply, we're delaying the game, here's the new release date. That's it. That's it. No, we're delaying the game because it's not truly optimized for this system, and we want to make the experience better for those who will be playing on this console. So, not to punish everybody, but to be fair, we're going to delay it. I would be perfectly fine with that explanation. Nope. We're delaying the game, here's the new release date. That's all you hear. And I got no problem with that, as long as we eventually find out the reason for the delay. Which, so far, that doesn't look like it's going to happen. You know, oh, we don't need to discuss why we delayed the game. No. The game's out. Enjoy it. No, we're not going to tell you why we delayed the game. Even if it's something mundane or stupid, like we just wanted to wait. We didn't want to release it when we originally said. That's fine. All I know is I just wish that they would be more transparent with us and give us, you know, good, honest reasons for why they're doing what they're doing. I understand that this is a business and some things are done for very specific reasons. You know, they want to wait for a better opportunity to make, you know, the maximum potential revenue for a product. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's the reason, if the reason they're delaying a game is simply because, oh, we're greedy, okay, cool, at least be honest about it. Oh, we're delaying the game because the game's fucked. Well, that sucks, but then it's a good thing you're delaying the game. Ultimately, that's my grief with game delays, and there's really nothing more I have to say on that. And so I'm going to go right into the next thing I want to talk about, which is, once again, shitty-ass kill streaks. Okay, look. I've proven that the IMS is useful in certain situations. I've also shown you in this very gameplay that the quad rotor is actually really useful. Is better than this piece of shit that I just used, the Odin. The Odin, a 16 kill streak. Got me 5 kills. The quad rotor got me far more than that and in much faster time. Well, the Odin can't be shot down. If what I heard recently is true, that's bullshit. So, how the hell is it so bad? Now, of course, again, I have to point out the obvious fact. I'm using the Odin on a map that has a lot of buildings, and yeah. By the way, the reason I don't run around with this gun was right there. Bullshit tactics, jumping over the corner, hey, I'm gonna halo jump, or like this bitch is doing, you know, laying prone. Yeah, this gun can't compete in those situations. It just can't, and there's nothing wrong with that. I put this gun on because I fully intended to kind of sit in one spot and just pick off guys with it. That's what you use a marksman rifle for. You don't run around with a marksman rifle. You kind of pick an area and you sit there. That's at least what I think you use it for. I'm just saying. But ultimately, again, the kill streaks are not bad. I just think they need a little more balancing. The Odin I was really excited to finally get it. I was shocked that I got it. And yeah, I kind of told you guys I was going to be getting it today. But it was so underwhelming. Like, I was so bummed with how lackluster its effect was. I mean, it didn't do anything. Enemies all ran into cover. That's what it did. And my teammates, they didn't do, they just kind of, well, he's got the Odin, so we're fucked. Dude, like, you know they're camping in buildings. Go get them out so I can put them down even more. No, we're going to sit back and wait for them to come to us. Okay, guess what? They came to us, and they're kicking our ass right now. But miraculously, as you guys can see, we're still ahead. I don't know how that's happening, but it's happening. We are somehow still ahead in this game. I won't lie to you guys. As this was happening, I'm thinking, dude, why? By the way, I don't know where the guy was that was planting this thing, but I wasn't going to let him get any more cheap kills off of it. He probably already got his 4, but whatever. Here's a cheap kill for you. So, that was just perfect timing. But it's just frustrating to me that the kill streaks the assault streaks in this game aren't that great. The support streaks, however, fucking insanely overpowered. Not all of them. Some of them are just insanely good, but most of them kind of suck. Let's see. The ammo crate's useful. The rocket launcher, which is the only aircraft lock-on rocket launcher, that's of course useful. That's also can be free fired, and you know, it's pretty powerful. What else? The sniper chopper gunner thing, whatever. That's kind of weak. I've never been able to use it very well. The Juggernaut, yeah. The only Juggernaut that's useful in this game is the Maniac. What else? The Odin is actually really useful. And I know I called this the Odin earlier. It's the Loki. My bad. What else? The kill streak I used earlier is the Loki, not the Odin. I don't know why I called it Odin. I mean, they're basically the one and the same. I mean, technically. Okay, no, they're not. They're completely different. I know. But, oh, God, what else? What's the other one? The dog. Okay, no, I'm talking about the support streaks. Not the support squad mate's useful. The Odin is useful. The Oracle is useful as fuck. The free fire rocket launcher and the lock-on feature of it, that's also very useful if you can get the lock-on and it actually hits the target within the first, 5 seconds of firing it. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Shit. Of course, there's the little, what is it? The SATCOM. The SATCOMs in this game suck. I'm sorry. If you can use the SATCOM effectively, more power to you. I can't. I can't use the SATCOM for dick. And I try. It doesn't work. If you're running wiretap, then it's effective. But if you're just running a SATCOM straight up, nothing more, you're kind of not getting the full benefit. You almost have to run wiretap with the SATCOM. Otherwise, it's useless. Honest opinion. Okay. Anyways, guys, this game is pretty much coming to an end, and I've pretty much been random as fuck in this gameplay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and title it once again, Another Random Commentary. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow for another one. Until next time, adios. Shooting at me, let me know, because I didn't see him. Even when I go back and watch this, I still can't see him. However, I am watching this on a smaller screen, so that might be why. Anyways, but those epic moments in Call of Duty that resonate with everybody, and people still latch on to, i.e. Ghost death, Roach is dead, Soap's dead, when Woods died in Black Ops 1, these moments that just, oh man, they're epic moments, and they're also hard to stomach moments. Moments that make you go, what the fuck? Why? Those are the kind of moments I want to see